Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. I just want to do a quick pickups video. I don't buy much lately, but this past week I happen to find a lot of good deals and get coupons and stuff. So I just wanted to show off some of the stuff I got. Maybe you guys have played these before and you could tell me what you think. So far I'm liking what I played. So this came in the mail today. It's Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I got disc only, shipped for like $8 and change. I brought it to my friend at GameStop. He swapped it out for me for one in a case. It's the day one edition. It has like a code inside for some extra items, but I think those items are actually free online now anyway, so I was able to log in and get those ahead of time. But I played a little bit of Human Revolution. I remember kind of liking it, but didn't get far. Since this came out, I've been kind of keeping my eye on it. So for $8, I figured that was a great deal. It's usually around like in the 20 or $22 range, roughly 20 bucks. Next is a game that got really beaten up, and that's Technomancer. This I kind of kept my eye on because it looked sort of like a cyberpunky. I don't like Star Wars, but cyberpunky, Star Warsy, like Witcher type game. Um, it's made by a small company in France called Spiders, so everyone was kind of knocking them over the game. Some people said they applauded them for how much work they put into this game, um, considering they're such a small, like, kind of team, I guess. But it looks pretty cool, and this was $7 shipped off of eBay. So this is still probably around 15, 20 bucks online. Next thing I got was Song of the Deep. This one I've been keeping my eye on for a while. It's kind of like a cute little underwater puzzle adventure game. This was a GameStop exclusive from Game Trust, the people that GameStop own, that they publish games for other companies under their like label. So they did Has Been Heroes, and I think they do Deformers. I don't know if they did. That one was terrible. But anyway, I kept my eye on this. My buddy Pro B Man 5 had been talking about this, and a couple of YouTubers have been talking about this, and it was very hard to find a copy new and used as well. So I had a coupon from GameStop for $5 off anything used, and this was $8.99, and then the Pro Rewards card, so it came to like $3 and change. So that was a good deal for this. Beth picked it up for me when she was out. The next thing I got was Homefront: The Revolution. Now I heard this game wasn't so great. It looked pretty cool. The gameplay reminds me slightly of Brink, and this in terms of like just the first-person shooter mechanics, and the setting reminds me a little bit of not Divinity, the Division. Too many D's. The Division. From what I played, I liked it. Now it also had a very big update. I heard that like fixed a lot of issues that people were complaining about. So that might be why I like it and I didn't play it when it was buggy or had more issues. This was $4.99 disc only from Redbox. If you go to your Redbox and you click to buy games, you can see what they have for sale. This was $4.99. I got the disc. I brought it to my buddy at GameStop. He gave me a different copy of the game that was in a little better condition and a case. So for $4.99, I scored on this one. Getting down to the last two. Dead Island, the definitive collection. I was going to say definitive edition. This is Dead Island 1, Dead Island Riptide, and then the Dead Island Retro Revenge, and then all the add-ons and DLC for the games. So it's pretty much 3 games, but the Retro Revenge is sort of like a downloadable indie type game. Not indie, but downloadable game. My buddy Dean over at Escape to Gaming, Vinny Corleone 62, he recommended this, and I played a little bit of the first Dead Island. It actually got me a little nauseous on my 360 years ago, so I played some of it, but I never went back to it. It didn't grab me. This one's really fun, and I think they kind of cleaned up I guess with the extra horsepower, you can kind of clean up some of the frames or make it run a little better, so to speak. So far, I'm enjoying the first Dead Island, and I'm further along than I was when I initially played it years ago. And this Retro Revenge is actually pretty tough, but I beat it. It was fun. So I would recommend it, for all the content you get. It was $7.99 at the Microsoft Store online, shipped with free shipping. And I had a $7 Xbox, $7 in Xbox money from the Microsoft money from the Microsoft store on the Xbox. And you can now use your Xbox cash on your Xbox for physical purchases from the Microsoft store. So I was able to use this online and get it for $1. So It was good. And finally, my good buddy Corey Zamir from Collecting with Corey did a contest on his channel, and this is the second time I've won one of his contests, which is amazing. I must have excellent luck. Years ago, I won a bunch of Game Boy Color games from him and Game Boy games, and this time he shipped me a copy of Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed Bonus Edition. So I love this game. I had it for the Vita. I never beat it, but I got kind of far. So I hope to work my way back to that point. Thank you so much, Corey. Guys, check out his channel. He does great pickups videos and great thrifting where he goes out with his camera and walks through thrift stores. Um, I'll put his link down in the description so you can check him out. So, long story short, I got this and I asked a couple people, what does the bonus edition entail? And it says on the back what it means. It comes with an outrun track and challenges, Metal Sonic with all the mods, and in-game stickers. So I wasn't sure if the ones that don't say bonus edition have this. So I did some research, and what I found out was the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of this game, there's a regular and a bonus edition. The bonus edition comes with a paper in the case with the DLC code to download the extra stuff. The Vita one, I think the Vita one was on the cartridge. I don't recall. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that. This one is on the disc because there is no code in here. So I was like, okay, so what if you have the regular edition? Because that came out after this. That's also on the disc. So they just never removed the bonus content from the Wii U version. So fear not if you are picking up this game for some reason at this point, even though I know the Wii U is kind of on its last leg and it's pretty much dead. The bonus edition content with that extra stuff is actually on all the Wii U versions. So take it from me. All right, so that's it. I got some pretty cool games, and like I said, really good prices, I thought. Let me know if you guys have played any of these, what you thought. I know Technomancer gets a bad rap, and Homefront gets a bad rap, but thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good. And here you guys thought you got rid of me. One more thing I wanted to mention. So I picked up Warhammer, is it End of Times Vermintide or Warhammer Vermintide? You know what it is, probably. This game was out on the PS4, the PC, and the Xbox One. I picked up the Xbox One version, of course, because that's what I have. And it got recommended to me on a few videos by a buddy on YouTube. And I think I had seen someone else mention it, and I was like kind of looking into it over the past week or so. So I picked up a copy for $13 on eBay shipped. It's a pretty good deal. It's usually around 20 in the stores. And it's pretty much Left 4 Dead, but with medieval characters and like dwarves and elves and like ogres, not ogres, but stuff like that. You're fighting the Skaven, which are these like rat people. And the graphics were really nice. The gameplay was a touch clunkier, I thought, than Left 4 Dead, but also I haven't played Left 4 Dead in years, so there's a chance my memory is just not what it should be with that. Anyhow, that being said, I liked Vermintide, and I had like a friend who had a copy, so I was playing with him, and I didn't really get many other people to play with. Anytime I was online and I tried to find people to play with, it seemed very difficult to find the community of people, and that may be because I was playing on easy mode because the game sort of has a difficult curve to it. The cool part about the game was it's very much like Left 4 Dead. It's like a four-man um, game where like guys are just coming at you over and over, and you have to get through like a town or do a certain thing, like capture a certain thing or collect a certain amount of whatever and bring it to a certain place. So it's cool and it's definitely reminiscent of Left 4 Dead, but I prefer the Left 4 Dead, guns and stuff like that kind of setting. I prefer sci-fi and like modern settings compared to medieval fantasy settings. And the other thing was there's no PvP mode like I know in Left 4 Dead. Some person can play online as the monsters and then or monster I guess, and you can play as the humans and try and get past them. That's not there. They don't have that. But I was playing on easy mode and I really didn't seem to pick up a lot of people when I was playing. Most of the time I was playing with bots. Once in a while I was playing with one person. And then after you lose or win, you gain experience which helps your character, but you also, if you win, you get to roll dice, and if you roll the dice, the higher number you get or whatever, the more it moves up, and then you get an item. So you can unlock new like armor and swords and axes and bows. So that element I thought was really cool in regards to like adding that to the Left 4 Dead formula. And I didn't miss that PvP thing so much, but the community seemed like it was lacking so much that I was thinking to myself, okay, the game is cheap right now, and some people have it. But what happens when my buddy returns his copy because he just borrowed a copy, and I have no one left to play with, and there's like no one online really. It's just an online only game. There's no like single player mode or no like bots offline. It's just online, period. So I made the decision to return the game back for full price for my credit or whatever. And yeah, so out of all the pickups, I did want to mention that I did also pick up Warhammer Vermintide. It just didn't really coalesce with me completely, and also in terms of the community, it just seemed sort of lackluster. And again, that may have just been because I was playing on easy. At this point, maybe everyone else is on normal and hardcore and whatever else. So this time I won't come back, I promise. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Again, be good.